Hey guys, welcome back. Very good day in the market. It is April 16th, Thursday. We're going to review 0-day options today on SPY that I took and the small account challenge. Here's Eric's chart. He's SPY day trading on YouTube. I think, yeah, we had a little gap up this morning. Kind of starting to just taper now at all-time highs, building liquidity. Today's range was pretty tight. I think we're just going to kind of melt the shorts coming into the weekend. And maybe retest 5-day. We'll see. We'll see if we get that. We might not get that though. Yeah. For me, let's see. Ivy was low, and then we had this sell-off, and that bumped it up a little bit into the 20s. But for most of the day, I think it was around the teens. I started with, let's see, purple here for this selling. I wasn't too sure about it though. It's just kind of like a mellow selling channel, and then it looks like it was respected though. And then I was looking for the bearish controlled buying, which I came up with gold here. This resistance, this support, kind of see it playing out right here also. Support, resistance, and kind of highlighting liquidity up here. I think that's what I actually stuck with, yeah. So it sold off. It broke purple here. I considered getting puts on this break. It was early. I just, yeah, wasn't confident enough to really take that. I hadn't charted this green yet either until we had a couple candles there, and then I charted that. But this is a pretty common trade I'll take these days. But this one I just wasn't quite there for it. So let that one go. And yeah, started to kind of make its move. Where's the first trade? So 10:01 I had a canceled trade. Oh yeah, actually I did maybe try. No, I didn't. Oh yeah, I put a put in here on this retest, and then I canceled it before it filled. Just looking for a retest on this purple and maybe a move down, but I think that's pretty aggressive. It's a very small structure. I'll just leave it alone. So canceled it. First trade I actually opened was a put at 10:13. Yeah, this was an awesome trade. I was still a little unconfident. Yeah, unconfident. Either way, with this purple, and yeah, so this was basically a retracement or a zombie trade off the resistance of purple, and a nice little view up test. Usually head and shoulders don't look that clean, but I was gonna use purple for my stop. I kind of missed the entrance here, but I think I got it. Entry. What did I say? 10. Oh no, I did get filled on this one. Yeah, I got filled at 10:13. It was a put. I tried to get another one, didn't fill. Canceled that later. It came down nicely, pretty cleanly in this green. This is actually a little different, a little less aggressive than this green, if you can tell. And at that point, I only had this gold. I didn't have this one, so I had it here, and then I had one probably at the bottom of the wick. And of course, I wanted to low up day, and I wanted it to keep selling down to this gray, which I think I had gray at that point too. Yeah, I did. Gray for the bullish controlled selling. Kind of evident up here, and then you can also see it confirming here. So I was thinking if it breaks the gold either here or here, I'll add to it for the move down to low of day and potentially here. So what actually happened though? 10:13 got a put for 76 cents. And I sold that one at 10:18. Yeah, it was a pretty ugly fill actually. So it came down and hit, and then I'm out like on a pretty nasty bounce. It was a small move. I was kind of wanting to hold it further, but again, this green wasn't quite like this. It's much easier now that green's there. It was this one that I had in, and it had broken that. So this kind of green candle, as well as bouncing on that gold, I got out like right here. So much better fill would have been down there, but I hadn't charted this other one to give me any more confidence. So otherwise, yeah, this would have been a nice exit right here for sure. But realistically, I maybe wouldn't have exited till here, so it might not have been a whole lot different. Nice little first trade. Next one was at 1019. Oh, okay, so I did. That's right. Okay, I forgot. I got back in once it broke this gold. That's right. Yep, I got back in here for the break of gold here. Yeah, a little greedy, a little aggressive, pretty zealous trade here. Closed out for a small loss at 1021. Once it broke back above gold, I think that's what it was, or actually broke this green. I was out. I was like, all right, I need to just chill. I didn't want this move to come down here without me after I closed that, and that was the result of that. And I paid a small price. Next one, 1032 put. Oh yeah, okay. So retesting purple here. This is still in a wedge. I know it. I'm just trying to open them close to where my stop would be. So here, I guess I just wait. Oh yeah, it's not that close. Little head and shoulder. Being an inverse cup closed here also. This is a little handle maybe for a move down. But of course we're still in a wedge, so yeah, I'm kind of seeing that also. So this one I opened one at for 91 cents and I closed it for 88 at 39. So small loss on that one. Let's see, that was at 1039. Yeah, on this candle. Oh yeah, that's right. I thought I had two of these. I guess not. Yeah, I wanted to reduce my risk. I'm like, this is wedging. This once did look like maybe a head and shoulder here, then just ended up looking like liquidity. So that's why I almost closed it here, and I'm like, let me just hold on and really wait for that purple to finally break, which is the top of that wick. And it thankfully came down. Then I'm like, I just gotta cut my losses. So cut my losses a lot smaller here on this red candle, thankfully. And then it came down and kind of broke it, and I was like, oh. But rallied back up, broke purple. I don't know if I caught it right there for the retrace or not. Let's see. Next trade was at 1044. Yeah, so I did. So pretty happy about this. Just thinking on my feet, I guess, and just being flexible. Let the market go where it wants to go. I see there's lack of continuation to the downside. We also could build more of a handle, could retest the gray up here. We have nice liquidity here if it wants to make a shoulder for it. So a lot of reasons why once it broke this purple, I was looking for a bounce. I was late on it, quite late, but I think I had this red to actually manage. Let me see, 1044. On the 30-minute also at that point, yeah, we were kind of just in the middle of nowhere, so could have very well just wedged, and so lacked continuation to the downside and wedged up. And I'm still in a buying continuation on a longer time frame, that orange. And this morning it was like here, so broke the let's see. Yeah, we'd broken the green, I guess, by that point. Yeah. But it could still be in the orange. So that was at 1032, no, 1030. In 44, I bought limit 700 call. Yeah, it was pretty high on this one. Had this for my stop. Next candle gave me a nice rip up to VWAP and gray, which I had two of these things. Yeah, I bought two. Okay. So my limit was actually 4.2. I didn't scale into it. Lower IV still, and yeah, I liked it. So anyways, got two. It ripped up. I got my first close actually right here on this candle. Or no, it was on this one. It was high up on here though before it dropped down much. Well, yeah, not perfectly high, but pretty nice fill on that one. That was for $1.10. And then this one comes, I'm like, well, really, this is quite a ways away from where we are here. And I was like looking at this gray, I'm like, I should probably just cut it here. There's only two contracts. I don't need to have a one for a runner, so I cut the next one here. A little worse of a fill, I think at 47. Yeah, that was for $1.03. So good trade though, 90 cents to $1.10, then $1.03. Was happy about that. It did come up, and this probably would have messed me up anyways. You can always get back in. Next one was at 11.02 for a put. Oh yeah, that's right. So this was me trying to catch the top of the range or a move back down. Liquidity here, we've got potential for a head as well as top of my gray here, which maybe I was putting a little too much trust in it. Yeah, because later I actually put this less aggressive one on, I think. Yeah, this one, this like white one. So yeah, I wasn't quite sure where it was at. Anyways, opened it here with a tight stop just because thinking this is top of the range. 1102, opened it for 50 cents, closed it for 44. 1103. Yeah, I opened it like here, so to close it there. Closed it, and then what did I do? I bought calls. Yeah, baby. I got the calls. Market on the first one, 89 cents at 1103. I did that because it was breaking my gray. Looking for a move potential for a cup to close because I thought this was the edge of the wedge, the end of it breaking out. So got a market ordered here, and then yeah, market ordered there, and then at 11, oh, same candle, I got a limit order for 88 cents. So only got 2 of them. Yeah, I mean this was the trade right here for sure. Like this would have been a fine one, that right there. This was actually a nice little zombie retracement. I'm happy I was able to take that. But this was the main one right here, breaking this selling, breaking the wedge to the upside. Although I think my lines were off a little bit. Maybe not, I don't know. Didn't have the confidence to get more, I guess, at that point. Yeah, this candle spooked me a little bit. Oh, and you can see, yeah, so this was actually too steep. This was also frightening because this was breaking it. So I actually recharted one even less aggressive. Just trying to help me stay in these if they need to build and consolidate a bit before it goes. So was able to hold on to those though. What is it? 1103, bought. Sold the first one at 1109. So I had a nice candle here, nice candle here. This was Hive Day. Got a nice fill up here. Not exactly, this was the Wick Hive Day, but it was in this area. Got a nice fill here. It was also the top of this red. So I was like, I should close this in case it wants to come back down. And then next candle, let's see wait. Yeah, then I closed the next one on 1109 also. Both were markets. For the same price. Interesting. Yeah, I think one I closed on the way up and one I closed on the way down. Actually, I missed that 10 candle. I thought I caught that one. Yeah, I guess I didn't. So they're both on 1109. That's too bad. Yeah, this went up another like 10 cents. So yeah. I think I walked away after that for a bit. I was happy. I don't know what the P&L was at, but I figured a couple's closed or close to it, and I need to let it do its thing, build up. Next trade wasn't for 2 hours actually. Wow. 102. So yeah, I don't feel like I traded a whole lot today, but I guess the morning I was pretty concentrated on trades. So did all this, did this big move. 102. Yeah, okay. So broke gold here. I didn't have this bronze or this darker gold at that point. Was this a distracted trade potentially? Was I doing something else? I can't remember. Oh, I think I was back. Broke it, and yeah. Let me see how this worked out. Bought one at 102, bought another one at 103, 55 cents, then 53 cents. Then sold one for 53 and 52. So basically a break-even trade. Sold them. Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah, this one. So since all I had was gold, but I wasn't quite sure. I think I no, I hadn't charted this, but I was trying to see, like, there's probably a bigger wedge here that I'm not seeing. 103, yeah, 103. It came down. Of course, it went green a little bit. If I charted this gray, it would have been an easy sell. This wasn't there, so I was looking for. Maybe I had this one at that point. I don't know. I think I was just getting this one in. I was looking for low of day, honestly. That's what I was hoping for, of course. But when it started to just kind of grind, I think I just decided to close it. Yeah, I must have gotten a pretty good fill because this isn't that red of a trade. This is basically break even at 109. So it must have been early on this candle. Yeah, it was earlier. In case it was coming up to retest this gold, I was like, I'm just gonna leave it alone and cut it. I think maybe one was a stop. Yeah, I actually used a couple stops today, a couple break-even stops. I'm like, midday, I don't need to just force these trades and all the way to my actual line that I want to stop out. I'll just do break-evens on them and let it go. 103, yeah, 109. Closed them out, and then I did some more charting, and then I think by that point, then I saw, okay, it did break gold. There is this other gold down here potentially. Did break it, but I think it in reality was just selling this gray. So I didn't really have anything to do with that. Yeah, this is bullish controlled selling, but without it breaking it, it's just very slow selling. I don't really care to be a part of. 224, I got a put. I maybe spoke too soon because I don't know if I had all that charted yet. Wait, that's 124. Okay, yeah, right here. Yep, so yeah, I did have this one chart at that point. It broke it. I was looking for a move to low of day. Did I not have that gray yet? I maybe had this gray at that point. I can't quite remember now. I thought I had it back here, but maybe didn't have it until after this. Anyways, I made this line bigger because that's what I ended up waiting for. I'm like, it needs to break out of this. And then also on the gold, that kind of helps your eyeballs see what's going on. So broke gold, however, it was still just selling in gray. In the moment you don't know it though, you're kind of looking for a move down. Volume picked up tiny bit. Candles it wasn't great price action, but got 1, 2, 3 of them. Okay. Market order on the first one, 49 cents. Next one was a limit for 50, and then a limit for 46. Sold the first one at those were all bought at 224 and 225. So here on this candle, and then this candle for limit. Candles are pretty ugly. Low conviction candles. Close the first one for 60 cents at 227. Yep, that one. And then the next one at 229 on this candle. That was for 55 cents. So both those were green, and then I just wait, did I have 4 of them? No, 3. Yeah, 60 cents, 55 cents, and then I just did a break-even stop on the last one. Which I figured it stopped me out, but it was fine. It was a tight little range. And that was just in case it was selling this gray and didn't want to have continuation to low of day. So it's possible it would come up, hit the gold, and then break through the gray. But I didn't want to hold for that. That would have been very red. So I just let that one stop out, which I'm happy. I just did a break-even stop. Sometimes it's like moving so fast, and this funny excuse, but sometimes it's literally moving so fast it's already past my break-evens, and I'm like, oh, I'll just leave it and wait for my lines for me to stop me out, which would have been way up here. So if it's not very green, it's hard to kind of do break-even stop because I'm kind of waiting for it to happen. Anyways, worked on that one because it was green enough. And I already took some profit on 2 of them, so yeah, not bad. One more, I think, 348. I got a call, as you know why, because it broke here. Yeah, I got a little whipsaw in here. This was a red trade. Got on this green candle. Bought another one on the next candle. This was a minute before the 10-minute move, so I was kind of front running it a little bit because this candle did close above the gray, and so did this one. And in case there was just like a crazy spike candle, I wanted to have some exposure, so I meant to get 1, and then I ended up getting 2. Then we have this, and then the 10-minute candle. I mean, I couldn't gotten filled on that up there, and I was waiting for Hive Day. So it does this, and then this. I'm like, oh, hold. I sold Let's see, 48, 49 bought, sold one for 21 cents, so small loss on this actual candle, somewhere in there. I thought I had. Oh yeah, and then I bought another one. God, I still had one. Bought another one here. That's right, 25 cents, and then so I had 2 left and sold those here on this candle down here for 19 cents. So gave a little bit back there for the end of day grind. Those 10-minute moves, don't always get them. But yeah, stoked about today. I think I just gave back a little off the top at the end, but I'm very happy about it. Would like to somehow trade less and scale more. I don't know. Figure out how to do it. I'm trying to see. There we go. Here are the trades we just went over. So yeah, it seems like a lot. I have to scroll. Didn't feel like a whole lot. Today felt very slow. I was away from the computer for a lot of it. Big chunks, which was nice. That always helps, just not looking at the computer, not looking at candles. And yeah, I was pretty much quite green most of the day. There we are. It says realizes 68, so maybe after commissions, a couple dollars less. Yeah, up 74. Happy about that. Better than these last couple days where it's been very, very small green days that felt like a lot of work. Where it's suited me well was going bigger on this move, getting more contracts, and I guess I'm happy I did this zombie trade here. Got a little sketched out here. Today was fine. This I'm happy I managed. Yeah, just taking big breaks helps. I wouldn't say I even really missed a trade. Like this trade right here I probably wouldn't have caught. I don't know what this candle looked like, but it was probably way too fast to make anything happen on the break of that gold. And then it just, yeah, potentially you could get it on the retest with purple also being your stop, but see, this purple isn't even great. I don't know. Maybe it's a little different. Yeah, it's more like that. So yeah, if you're trying to be kind of aggressive, I guess, but this is still kind of ugly. Like if you open it here, this is hard to hold. If you actually have patience to wait till this, then great, but kind of in a wedge still here, so this is just a zombie trade. Yeah, not a whole lot of actual trades today. I feel like I definitely milked it as much as I could have, and I'm grateful. Hopefully tomorrow a little better. Another green day. It's a Friday. Could be grindy. We could see a retest on 5-day. We'll see if there's a gap. Might be some profit takers into the weekend as well as any kind of catalysts. Or I could kind of hang out and just grind those shorts. Sub up, like up, comment down. Happy Monday 6th round. Thanks for watching, guys. See you tomorrow. Peace out.